Welcome to another episode of Meet the Person on Reaction Time, and today is super strange, special episode. This is the boy who can never forget. Every single thing this boy has seen, heard, touched, he cannot forget, whether it's good or bad. So without further ado, let's dive right into this and see what he can actually remember and whether this is real or not.
15th of August, 1996.
Okay, the very first thing I see is this furry banana which I bought on holiday with my family.
20-year-old Aurelian is remembering a specific day when he was just 4 years old.
Okay guys, to be honest, at that young age, I could not remember anything at all. Maybe one or two memories pop up, but when you're 4 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old, even 1 year old, you can almost not remember anything.
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
It's extremely hard. You maybe have one or two memories, but at that age, the brain isn't developed enough.
I've never met anyone who's been able to do what I do.
Put simply, Aurelian is the first British man to say that he doesn't forget his past.
Because I remember the 25th being the day where it snowed in the morning, and I think it was the day that George Best died.
7th of July, 2008.
It's a Monday.
How does he know that? Like, would you be able to recall any single day of the week just by me telling you a random date? That is insane.
I can just see it all.
Around the world, other people have come forward. Some claim to remember every day of their life.
Wow.
Bing, 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 bing. If you could stick a camera in my head, then I think everybody would freak out.
This summer, we met the people who say they have this unbelievable ability, and the scientists putting them to the test.
I always claimed that actually this was not possible because normal memory does not work like that.
Could the amazing power they claim to have possibly turn out to be real?
Okay guys, so the original video is going to be linked down below. I'm going to go through and only see some parts of it. This whole thing's 47 minutes. So if you want to check it out, it's going to be the first link in the description.
Aurelian is a university student. We first filmed with him on Saturday, the 19th of May. Skeptical about his unbelievable talent and curious to see how he could prove it.
How could you demonstrate for me what it is that your memory does that maybe mine doesn't?
I suppose if someone said what happened, tell me something that happened in like June 2008, and I could instantly think of things, whereas most people would not be even able to remember, what they were doing in that year.
What about the 17th of June 2008?
Yeah, I can tell you that was a Tuesday, and it was the first day after I finished my GCSE exams, and my room was an absolute tip. So I had to just clear it all out, and I spent the whole day doing that.
Okay, so obviously what he has is extremely rare and incredible. Now here is a question for you guys. Would you want to remember every single thing that happened in your life? I don't think I would. Actually, let me think about that. Because most of the time when something bad happens to you, you usually remember it anyways. So maybe you'll remember more positive things if you could remember everything. I don't know, you guys let me know down in the comments below. Let's keep watching.
Can you tell me all this stuff?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know it's right? How am I supposed to know that you remember this stuff? You claim it's true, but how do I know?
I suppose the thing is you don't, so I could be making it up right now, but...
Are you making it up?
No. I don't see why I would bother, to be honest with you.
What's your explanation for why Aurelian can do that?
Because he's just like me, right? I don't know, because as I said to you before, it's not something, I knew he had a good memory, but that was the extent of it, really. I never knew it was, something really special and different from most people.
That sounded kind of messed up if you think about it. If she worded it differently, I think it would sound better. She said, I didn't know he was that special, but I didn't know he was unique and special, unlike most people.
It seemed Aurelian's memories were surprisingly accurate, but it was hard to know how much of his life he'd got stored in his head.
So, we'll pick a month at random.
Okay.
July 2009.
Okay, so now he's making a calendar and he's gonna write down significant events every single day of July 2009, which is just a random month in his life.
1,080 days have passed since these events took place.
Wow.
I can remember 20 of the days like that. I can remember all of those days I suppose there are three things that pop out instantly when I think of July. I went to France one weekend, Tours in France, Duke of Edinburgh, and driving lesson. In fact, I can put that there. And I think around that time, I started reading Tess of the D'Urbervilles. You know, it's like I could get a diary for 2009 and write it if I wanted to.
So imagine him going into something like a war, a traumatic event, and then remembering every single day he has to endure that. That sounds like a horror story to me. Or if something happened to his family members and he was there, he's always gonna remember that for the rest of his life. I mean, what do you guys think? I wanna hear your thoughts on this. Put them down below. And again, don't forget to answer, would you guys want this unique ability? I'm gonna stop it here. I don't want this video to be too long. This whole documentary is the first link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. If you have any other video suggestions you want me to react to for Meet the Person series, suggest it at reactiontimevideos@gmail.com. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time, and peace out.